Alright, I'm back again, guys. I'm going to be talking about financial advice this time, but before I get to that, a disclosure. This isn't financial advice. This isn't a consultant company, and I am not your consultant. I might give a financial advice, but I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your business consultant, and I'm pretty much just some random dude on YouTube. Before you take any of my advice, please get with an advisor or a lawyer before you do anything with your money or businesses. So, 10 financial tips for businesses or even personal finances. Tip number one is get paid what you're worth and spend less than what you earn. What do I mean by that, guys? Spend less than what you make. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. That's the same thing with live below your means. Right here. To spend less than you earn, you need to live below your means. That's the definition. There's nothing around it. Now, I don't know what it takes for you to live less than what you need, but I pretty much can retire because I live less than my retirement. So, cool. With my wife working, it kind of worked out that way. You know what else you need for business and personal finance? I'm gonna be honest, it's sticking with a budget. And sticking in budget, there's a bunch of different tips. I'm not gonna really give you any tips about it, but make a budget that's reasonable between you and your partner. That's it. I don't know what other areas cost, but cost of living in Houston is about, I would say on average, with food, utilities, and everything, it's about $50K to live a comfortable life. You might still be living in an apartment, but $50K, you can live pretty comfortably in Houston. You'd be able to save and do everything else. You just have to learn how to budget your money, and you can do that pretty easily. You're not gonna live in the nicest apartments, but hey. And number 3, I fell for this one. Trust me, I fell for it. Credit cards. The reward points were so nice, but I had to pay off business credit cards. Right now, I'm in the process of selling a bunch of stuff to pay off all these business credit cards and business debts, and get it over with. Stay out of credit card and stop borrowing money. It's a big key. Just borrowing money and paying interest on it. I did the math, and you paid so much more on interest rate than actually pay down your debt. And I'll give you an example. Let's talk about a mortgage. Only $100-$200 a month goes to your mortgage in the early years. It's not until the late years when it accelerates. So after I did the math and looked at how much I actually been paying towards these mortgages, to be honest, it almost breaks out even if you do it wrong and right. So you have to come up with a debt to income ratio you want too. But pay off your credit card debt. That's what you need to do in business, because those will eat you up a lot. Another business tip is, or financial advice, is invest in a retirement plan, guys. How much do you need in a retirement plan by what age? You can look this up, and let's look it up right here. How much money do you need in a Let's say by 30. So everyone's going to have a different answer to it. But I'd say if you have 100K by 30, you should have like 2 or 3 million in retirement by 63 if you just invest in index funds. You know who has a good website for it? Dave Ramsey actually has a good calculator that doesn't what's it called? That does not charge you. You know, you can do an investment calculator. Let's say 30. Let's say you have 100,000. How much will your contribute monthly be? Let's say 0. Let's say you get a 12% return. So you'll roughly have $8 million in retirement. If you have at 30, why do you need any more after that in retirement? Just personally, let me pull up this. Let me show y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. You see this 8 million right here at 30 to 67, $100,000, and you can have about 8 million in retirement. 8 million in retirement at 67, you can pretty much do the 4 or 5% rule off of that and live very comfortably. I don't know what the cost of living will be, but hey, that is what you get. So now,
this is what freedom.
Let's talk about tip number 5. Having a saving plan. Like, part of your budget is what you spend, but how much are you going to save? This is just saving for like a new car. This is just saving for XYZ. That's just case by case basis. You should be saving for a business for a rainy day and everything. And number 6, invest. What is your business investing in? What are you investing in? Everyone always talks about retirement X, retirement Y. How much do you need if you're already set up for retirement? This is the question for FIRE movement people, because now you have to invest your money. Investing your money and saving retirement is 2 different things. Now, if you're going to invest your money, you want to invest cash, you can do angel investing, you can do stock market, or you can do real estate. But real estate's really high to get in, so I tried the mortgage thing and it just didn't seem right. They just took more money than it's worth, in my opinion. Now, if you own your own business, if you do or work for someone, guess what you need to do? You need to maximize your employee benefits. What do they offer for employee benefit? Employee benefit is a 401k. Take that free money. You just have to take it. Now, if you want to go more benefit package and employee benefits, you're gonna have to talk to your HR. I can't help you on it because I don't know your package deal, right? How am I supposed to know what you get? It just makes no sense. So go to your employer, go talk to your HR, go talk to your insurance company, and see and maximize your benefit because then you can get more out of it. Now, number 8 is for everyone, and you have to do this. Review your insurance coverage because some employers have different insurance. And this is for people who are married or have partners because not all industry have the same level of insurance coverage. People don't like talking about it, but it's true. If you work in healthcare, your health insurance is cheaper. If you work in healthcare, if you work in oil field, your health insurance costs more money. It's just logical and it makes sense because based on what you do for a living. That's what you get for health insurance. Now, number 9 is more for people for business than personal, but track your income and spending. That's part of your budget. Now, when I say track it, you don't have to track every penny, but you need to at least track every dollar. You have to know what you're spending your checks on. You can't be guesstimating, I make $100K a year and I spend $80K. Okay, are you sure? Have you looked at your numbers? Have you looked at your bank statements? Have you looked at XYZ? Because you need to look at these things. It's not something you can just automatically say you're doing because a lot of people have bad spending habits. And this is where you can check. Now, financial tip or business tip for money or finance is automate your billing and saving. Less you have to look at your money, less you worry about it. Because if you automate everything and you don't have a very high spending, guess what? You end up being able to retire early, you can invest more because you're not worried about the money portion because you automated it. But those are my 10 business tips, advice. Anything else, I'll let you know. But thanks for watching. Later, guys. Have a blessed day.